When Adversity Knocks, a heartwarming story about resilience and growth for kids. Once upon a time in a small, picturesque village, a young girl named Lily sat on the porch of her cozy cottage, her face clouded with frustration. The morning sun cast a warm glow over the fields, and birds chirped happily in the distance, but none of it could lift Lily's spirits. She sighed deeply as her father, a kind and wise man named Thomas, approached her with a gentle smile. "What's troubling you, Lily?" he asked, sitting beside her. Lily buried her face in her hands. "Everything feels so hard, father. No matter what I do, things don't go my way. I feel like life keeps knocking me down. I don't know what to do." Thomas nodded thoughtfully, his deep eyes twinkling with an idea. "Come with me, Lily," he said, standing up and gesturing for her to follow him into the kitchen. Curious, but still sulking, Lily followed her father. He lit the stove and placed 3 pots of water on the flame. Once the water began to boil, he turned to Lily. "Bring me an egg, a potato, and some tea leaves," he said. Lily furrowed her brow in confusion, but did as she was told. She handed him the items, watching as he placed the egg in one pot, the potato in the second, and the tea leaves in the third. Thomas didn't say a word as the pots bubbled and steamed, filling the air with a warm, earthy aroma. "What are you doing, father?" Lily asked, unable to contain her curiosity any longer. "Patience, my dear," he replied with a smile. "You'll see." After a few minutes, Thomas turned off the stove and carefully removed the egg, potato, and tea-infused water from their respective pots. He placed them on the counter in front of Lily. "Now, peel the egg," he instructed. Still puzzled, Lily cracked the shell and peeled it away. Beneath the fragile exterior was a firm, hard-boiled egg. "Good. Now, touch the potato," Thomas said. Lily picked up the potato, only to find it soft and mushy, the once hard vegetable now completely transformed. Finally, Thomas handed her the pot of tea. "And this? What has happened here?" Lily sniffed the fragrant liquid and smiled. The water had turned a rich, amber color, its aroma soothing and calming. "The tea leaves have changed the water," she observed. Thomas nodded, a proud smile spreading across his face. "You see, my dear, life is a lot like boiling water. It's full of challenges and adversities that test us. The egg, the potato, and the tea leaves all faced the same boiling water, but each reacted differently." Lily looked at him, intrigued. The egg was soft and fragile at first, but the heat made it hard and strong. The potato, which was hard and unyielding, became soft and weak under pressure. And the tea leaves. He held up the pot of tea. They transformed the water itself, turning it into something new and wonderful. Thomas leaned closer, his voice warm and steady. "When life gets tough, you have a choice, Lily. You can let adversity harden you like the egg, weaken you like the potato, or you can rise above it and transform the situation, like the tea leaves." Lily's eyes widened as understanding dawned on her. "So, it's not about what happens to me, but how I choose to respond." "Exactly," Thomas said with a smile. "Strength doesn't come from avoiding challenges. It comes from facing them and deciding how they'll shape you." Lily thought about her father's words as a sense of calm washed over her. She realized that she had been letting her struggles define her, instead of taking control and finding ways to grow from them. "Thank you, father," she said, hugging him tightly. "I want to be like the tea leaves. I want to turn my challenges into something beautiful." Thomas kissed the top of her head. "You already have, my dear. You just needed to see it." From that day on, Lily faced life's challenges with newfound courage and determination. Whenever she felt overwhelmed, she would remember her father's wise lesson and the simple yet profound truth hidden in the egg, the potato, and the tea leaves. And as the seasons passed, Lily grew into a resilient and compassionate young woman, inspiring those around her to face their own adversities with grace and strength. The little cottage became a place where neighbors came to share their troubles, always leaving with a cup of tea and a heart full of hope.